Hey everybody, welcome to the Soap Thing Project, or if you've been here before, welcome back. I hope all of you are doing well. You might notice that my voice is a little bit worse for wear. That's because I'm currently getting my ass kicked by seasonal allergies, but the show must go on, so let's get to it. So let's start out with the razor. We're going to bring the Blackland Era back in for another shave. The last shave video with this, shave number 111, was the very first shave I ever had with this razor. So if you're looking for a really organic reaction to this razor, you might consider backtracking and taking a look at shave number 111. This razor is made in the USA. It has a 3D printed 17.4 stainless steel head and a traditionally CNC machined 303 stainless steel handle. And this goes for about $75 US, so relatively affordable, all things considered, being made in the USA in California. The build quality and fit and finish is decent. I wouldn't say it's incredible, but it'll get the job done. The blade we're going to use in it today is a Tatra blade. And the last time I used these, I seem to remember getting an extremely rough shave, so we're going to try them again, give them a second go at it. Hopefully we get a better shave with it today. Now in the last video we did talk quite a bit about the Blackland Era, but one thing we did not do is weigh it, so let's do that. This razor weighs 3.5 ounces exactly versus a couple other razors that are made in the USA. We have the Rockwell 6S. That razor weighs 4.18 ounces, and the Wet Shaving Club winning razor made by Yates. This one also weighs 4.18 ounces. That's interesting. So let's do a size comparison. Here we have it side by side with the Wet Shaving Club winning razor from Yates. And here we have it against the Rockwell 6S, for those of you who are curious. Moving on from the razor to the soap, we have Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Dab. And this soap was one of the discontinued soaps from January and February over at Phoenix. I think between January and the end of February, they discontinued something like 15 soaps. So Douglas Smythe is definitely clear-cutting his lineup like it's a freaking Brazilian rainforest, that's for sure. Well, let's smell it. And the scent on this is intended to smell exactly like this, Brylcreem, which is a light hold men's hair care product. If you've ever seen Don Draper from Mad Men, the way he styles his hair, people like that in the 1950s all the way through the 1960s would have been using this to style their hair that way. So that is the quick rundown of what Brylcreem is. So let's circle back to the soap. This is a Ck1 soap, which has cocoa butter, shea butter, and glycerin, among other less consequential ingredients in it. And 4 ounces of Ck1 is going to run you $14.95 US. And we do have the matching star jelly for the aftershave. This is a bit of a aftershave goop, but it's great stuff, feels great on the face, so we're going to use it. The brush is going to be from Craving Shaving. And this is my Craving Shaving Windward with a 26mm SHD Gelousy gel tip badger from APShaveCo. That'll be the brush. And last but not least, we have 2 days growth on the face today, so let's do it.
Oops. Now there's a happy accident. An accident that could lead to opportunity. But then he had to take off his hat. And uh-oh, poor guy. Dry, lifeless hair can take the fun out of your life, but you can put it back with Brylcream. With Brylcream, a little dab'll do you. Watch Brylcream put life in dry hair and fun back into your life. Brylcream gives your hair that look the ladies love.
Excitingly clean, disturbingly healthy, so masculine. Watch.
Brylcream, a little dab'll do ya. Brylcream, you look so debonair. Brylcream, the gals will all pursue ya. They love to get their fingers in your hair.
Use Brylcream and put life in your hair.
Okay, wetting the face with some cold water, as cold as I can reasonably stand it. And before we put the soap on, why don't we use some chiseled face pre-shave gel. This is a water-based gel, which means it's going to apply easily and come off easily, unlike some oil-based gels. It's also extremely slick. Okay. And a dab will do ya, just like the Brill Cream. You don't need much of that chiseled face pre-shave. A little bit goes a long way. And here we have the Paa Dab lathered into my Langley City shave bowl. And I gotta tell you, there's still a little bit of a yellow tinge to it. The yellowness of this soap is just craziness. It's really something else. Okay, let's put it on the face. Hope everybody is doing well, having the most pleasant shaves humanly possible, having shaves with shaving soaps that are high in scent strength, like this one. It's about a 4 out of 5, so definitely robust scent strength. Okay. Now, we have the Blackland Era. This is the level 3, by the way, with a Tatra platinum blade in it. And I didn't do a very good job of explaining this the last time, so I'm going to explain it this time. The Blackland Era is available in 10 plates. 5 safety bar plates and 5 open cone plates. Couldn't think of it for a minute. So it's 1 through 5, with 1 being pretending to shave you and 5 being somewhere north of that. This one is a level 3, which is still quite mild, but I've been getting decent shaves out of it. I think this is my 5th shave since the last video. This video is only a few days after the shave number 111, but in reality it's been like 10 days. So I just film videos whenever I can and post them up twice a week, and that's what I do. Okay, enough talking. Let's shave with it. Here we go. It's definitely a better shave with this blade than the last time I used it. I've also gained a lot more skill since then. Okay, let's awaken my iPhone cheat sheet and talk about the scent on this soap. So this one's got bergamot, lily, rose, ylang ylang, sandalwood, and oak moss. So this soap is really, the scent on it is really soapy and oak mossy. And it's got this really bizarre sort of floral and citrus accord to it. It's kind of weird. It's a really weird scent. Like, if you didn't already know what it was trying to do as a scent character, it would probably leave you scratching your head like, what is this? Because it has this a very aromachenically sort of facet to it. You know what it smells like? It smells like, think Redken, that kind of stuff, like that. Those hair care products. I mean, that's what it's inspired by, so obviously you would probably assume that. But it smells like a hair salon. It straight up smells like you just walked into a hair salon with all those aroma chemicals just wafting in the air. The scent strength is actually wildly higher even than the Brill Cream itself. The Brill Cream doesn't have, I think the Brill Cream is about like a 1 out of 5. It's a good scent though. Like, this was my all-time favorite scent from PAA. So obviously I have to find a new favorite. I must be goofy because it seems like a lot of scents that really resonate with me are scents that end up getting discontinued. It's actually quite frustrating. But that's the sad reality of this hobby, is that sooner or later, most of the soaps in your collection are going to be discontinued. So for all practical purposes, if you're a hobbyist, you're going to end up with a museum of discontinued crap in your den. Like, it really is kind of frustrating sometimes, but hey, that's just part of the game. Okay, going across the grain with the Tatra blade and the Blackland Era Level 3. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this blade actually feels like it's even more efficient than the feather blade I used in the last shave video. Because in every subsequent shave, I just use that same feather blade and then replace it with another feather blade. So this is the first time I'm shaving with a new blade. And it's slicing through 2 days of growth with even more buttery smoothness than the feather was. Which is just crazy. Like, that's another funny part of this hobby is that you should never assume that if you use this blade and this razor, that will also be a good blade in the next razor. It really is a game of exploration. And that can get frustrating for people who are just trying to find a system that works and stick to it. Because the sad reality is, if you've got lots of double-edged razors, you're going to need lots of double-edged blades. There is no blade that I can think of that works great in every razor. There's like one or two that come close for me. But I've never found one that works just perfectly in every razor. Now, I'm not somebody who needs a super efficient or super aggressive shave. I'm actually not terribly attracted to blade feel. So I don't mind having to do a lot of blade buffing and getting a real mild shave. I would consider myself fairly unskilled when it comes to wet shaving anyway. Never mind the fact that I've been doing this since 2017. I don't learn very fast. I'm just going to tell it like it is. So if it's working well for a dumbass like me, then it'll probably work just fine for you. Okay, let's have a rinse and see how we did. Well, we didn't draw blood today, so it's a good shave. Let's do the alum block and the aftershave. Okay, here we go. On the face with the piece of crap Razor Rock alum block that is constantly falling apart on me, but still perfectly usable. As you can see, it's got some edges falling off of it. This actually fell apart in the mail, so it's not ProRazo's fault, but I like to make fun of them for it. And I got some pretty gnarly feedback right here, which is weird because everywhere else is fine. So why right here, I have no idea, but that's the alum block report card for today. And finally, we have the Paa Dab Aftershave Goop. So let's put on the Star Jelly. And this is even probably too much. This stuff goes a long way. Oh, and it smells great. The citrus and floral notes in this are wildly amplified compared to the soap. And so you've got this extremely citrus and floral aroma chemical going on. And it really does smell like you just walked into a hair salon. It's really fascinating. It's this sucks. This stuff freaking sucks, because whenever you get super attached to something like the Paa Dab, inevitably it's going to end up getting discontinued at some point or another. Very few soaps, especially ones from Artisans, are going to withstand the test of time. Most of them eventually go away. And unfortunately, this had to be one of them. Now, I did pick up another dab in Ck1 like the day before it got cut off, so thankfully I made a purchase, and I should have enough Paa Dab to last me a while. This stuff is incredible, and I am really sad to see it go. So those are my final thoughts on Paa Dab. Absolutely phenomenal stuff, even in Ck1. I've always thought Ck1 was perfectly fine. I don't need that extra, I don't need to pay $10 for that extra ounce. I'd rather take that $10 and put it towards another Ck1. If I had a guy in the fight, that's what I would prefer. That'll be the shave for today. I want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.